Hey you guys, today I'm doing another blog and it is based on a little topic I came across, and this I got it from is something I got kind of got inspired based on something from U of H and something I saw from the TED channel. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure, but So what I'm going to talk about is a certain perspective of success, what it takes to be successful. Now, here's my perspective on this whole deal with success. To start off, success is relative to what you want to accomplish in life. There are many roads in life. There is no one road to success. Success is something that varies on what you want to accomplish. But I guess the most common one that people take is a success financially. And even that has different roads, different facets, different traits. Okay, and there are those that take right decisions. Well, not exactly right decisions, but take wise decisions. As far as others that take very difficult decisions in regard to achieving their financial success. There are those that take up harsh industrial jobs to make quick money and all. But there are also those that uh, take up um, take up education and take up jobs that pretty much excel them way even further than what they could ever imagine. And usually those are the type of jobs that are considered that people consider you successful if you have them and all. It's not to say that that's the only route to success, but that's the most one of the most common ones. Other ways require thinking smart, and that's part of the reason why academic careers are considered. But thinking smart not only covers that, it also covers creating very smart, genius ideas. There are also those that decide to create businesses. There's people that decide to create different ideas or are talented. And that's where this is where my story start. The story that I want to tell you starts. There's a friend that I have that um, he's fairly younger than me. He's out of high school, and the thing is that one of the things that he dreams of is being a musician. I can tell he's really passionate about music, but also in my own personal perspective, also see that he's passionate about sound, the physical properties of sound. Now, the thing is that being a musician is nothing easy at all. It's like aiming towards being a celebrity. You have to have connections, and even then, even then, when you're given the opportunities, there's no guarantee you'll make it or not. And the thing is that he lives in an he lives in an area that's kind of sparse away from a lot of the major cities that usually have these sort of careers going for it. Careers that these music-based careers. And the thing is, usually, if you want to pursue these type of careers, you need to be in usually large cities, large metropolitan areas. Well, the thing is that my perspective on this is that it's a good it's a good choice. I believe in everyone having the sovereignty to decide what they want to do with their lives. However, when it comes to success, society does not push you to be whatever, push you to be whatever you want to be. Usually, what society wants is they want someone that's financially capable, someone that's successful academically, or at least at minimal has some sort of good paying job. And even like that, even if you have a high paying job, let's say you work in a heavy industrial area that pays a lot, the society does not consider you. Um, you're just someone that gets paid a lot, and that's another case, you know. But when it comes to artists or celebrities or anyone who's aspired to go into arts, um, is kind of frowned on, because the thing is that usually those people only get ahead if they're extremely talented. And and the thing is, the reality is, you have to be extremely talented to get ahead, or to have good connections. And it goes back to the same thing. Even when you have the opportunity, there's no guarantee you'll make it, or anything like that. Well, the question comes into, if this is what you wanted to be, but society itself pushes you to be something else, then what happened to the expression of being yourself? And this is something that kind of got my attention like a couple of years ago. And the thing is that the way society works is that you it kind of separates the successful from the unsuccessful, and pushes them astray. So these people, because the fact they're not successful in what they wanted to be in life, especially in art-based careers, they're forced to take the decisions that are not of their own. And this is why there are a lot of people that are very talented, but they end up with other careers. They end up with other choices of careers. I had a friend of mine that he was a singer. Actually, uh, he was I think he was a rapper or something like that. But apparently, based on what I saw, it didn't work out. So at the end of the day, his choice of work that he pretty much ended up doing, he ended up going getting a refinery job, and he's been like right there for years. And ultimately, it almost seems like he ended up changing his mind about the overall of what he wanted to be. And the thing is that the thing about this is that in the end, he didn't end up being what he wanted to be. He ended up picking the choice he um, picking out of the choices that he had left. Okay, but my the way I see it is that if you want to be successful in something particular, if you want, no matter how hard the career is, you have to ask yourself if you have the commitment to pull it off, if you have the resolve to go through with it, if you have the resolve to take risks, because after all, life is about taking choices and about taking risks. It's about how you weigh your risk and what choices you take. And that's what life is about. Life is always going to have risks, no matter what. And a lot of the time, we don't end up where we want to be in life. Now, in my case, there are very few cases where people at least end up relative to where they want to be. From an early age, I was always passionate about science. And I went through a lot of different stuff going through middle school, high school, but overall, I decided to to pursue a career in computer engineering and other science fields. Um, or chemistry is another one. My minor's in organic chemistry, and not too long ago, I decided to um, pursue a second minor, which I'm gonna focus on genetics. Now, because it's a very these are very pursued skills. They usually have usually have high demand, but also there's a lot of other people that are competitors in getting jobs that are in very limited amount. But the way I have everything set up in my career path, I have many choices. I have many choices. For example, um, I'm a software developer. Basically, I'm a junior software engineer under the guidance of a senior software engineer that I met through a video game. And I've been learning a lot from him and everything. So pretty much, the the pretty much you can say I already got my internship. Apart from that, there's many things I can do with what I learned. Many things. For example, I know how to write code. I know how to deal with a variety of systems, hardware. I know I know a lot of aspects of electrical engineering. I know there's so many things, web design, so many things I can pick and everything. But this, but the I guess what I'm trying to say is that I didn't stray away that much from what I wanted to be when I was younger. When I was younger, I wanted to be a scientist. Instead, I ended up being an engineer. Even though the disciplines are very different, it is uh, practically the same in practice. Okay, I'm back. So that was a telemarketer annoying the fuck out of me. But anyway, like I was saying that getting back to the point, what I was saying is that there aren't that many of us that don't stray away from what we originally want to be early on in our lives, because and it usually has to do with the influences we have, the environment we grow up in. It usually has to do with all the influences we have, whether we change our mind or not, and that's what it comes to. And the thing is, so far I have stuck adamantly to what I wanted to pursue, and and although they like everyone, we all have mistakes, at least for the most part. But in reality, I'm proud of my decisions of what I made, at least for the good part of my decisions, because so far I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot for over what I want to pursue and everything. But anyway, getting back to the main topic, the main point. Um, if you want to pursue something that you want really bad, you're eventually gonna find ways to get to it. You're eventually gonna find ways to get through it. And and one of the questions that you have to ask yourself is, are you willing to face the adversity of problems that you're gonna face and all? And another topic that comes up also, is what you're going for even worth it? Is what you're going for even worth it? And I think I'll bring this video to a conclusion, because pretty much this is all I was gonna say. But anyway, please like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out next time. Bye.